did you meet Grandpa?
In 1932, June the 22nd,
So it was
1932.
the height of the Depression, I take it.
You're not a kid.
So where did you meet?
Yeah, what city did you guys
At a
meet?
party.
Well, I mean, where? In what town? Out there?
I think we met down at Yedham. It used to be for every Saturday night, like we are here, they would have a lot of the old-time guys playing the fiddles and guitars and what have you, and they'd have a dance, and then the women would have all kind of food and stuff. It'd be with the old people and the young people and the teenagers and all.
It's almost like a social gathering at the social hall or a barn dance. How fun!
But it was in the houses.
How old were you when you met him?
I was a little over 15, 16.
And how old was he?
See, he's was 5 years older. He was 20. He was 21 when we got married, and I was 16. I was 15 when I met him.
So, now you met at a party that night.
We met at the party.
Now,
I think that's.
now back then, of course. I mean, what did you do? You didn't have a phone, I take it, so it wasn't like give
No.
me a number, give me a call. What was your first date like? That first night? Was Grandpa suave? Was he like? Did he lay the moves on you?
No, he was a pretty nice guy.
But I mean, what impressed you about him? You know?
I don't know. We just all of us was. Everybody was poor. We'd go to the theater. We'd go to the show.
What did you see?
Oh God, I can't remember that too far back. Your grandpa had a way about it. He asked my dad 3 times if we could get married. Dad said no. Not till she finishes high school. George said, if you got pregnant, you could get married. And then he showed me in the Bible, now a little stinker, he knew better than that, where if you get pregnant, you get married, it's no sin. It is in the Bible.
Okay.
And I've always thought about it. He tore a page out of his mother's Bible and then circled around, and I left that in the letter that I left Mom and Dad.
Oh, got married. Where did you move to when you first got married?
When we got married, we run away and got married.
Where'd you get married?
And at Kerman.
In Kerman, huh?
Joe
That's far
Judge
away.
Scott.
Yeah.
But we was living with Joe Klein and his mother and them out of Tranquility for about 2 weeks.
Did anybody know you eloped, or did you leave a note, or what did you have?
Yes, I left a note.
You left a note. How was your folks about that?
Dad said he come very near having us brought back to get married at home. And they were so funny when we come up here at the courthouse in Fresno. George, we walked all around everything. We just knew Dad had had the cops out for us.
Really? Well, because you're at that time, you're 16, 15 years old.
Was it legal for you to get married then?
Not till I was 18. I lied.
Oh.
I'm 18.
So
I can remember.
They didn't need your birth certificate or anything?
I think they trusted people back then a little more.
The guys would keep on. You're not 18. We can tell you're not 18. Oh yes, I am. Boy, I was convinced.
So now, was Grandpa worried that Buck was going to like have something waiting for him when he got there?
Yeah. The sheriff.
I mean, the sheriff or a shotgun.
So then we went there. Then I wrote to Mom and Dad, and then we came back out from Cutler there where they were living, and we got a little old house right away and just picked up some old junk pile furniture, you'd say.
So, most parents nowadays have 2 kids and drive crazy. You raised 7. Still managed to keep some of your sanity. Was it tough?
Huh?
Was it tough, raising 7 children?
You know, I was young in that. I couldn't have begun to, at my age now, even take one and raise it.
Yeah.
But as young as I was, I just say I grew up with it. There was a lot of things that I know that I could have done better by and reasoning out with things and everything.
But you got your hands full too. I mean,
But I had to raise George too.
Well,